Hi everyone, my name is Jared Weathers. Welcome back to the channel. I just want to say thank you off the rip. The last two videos were re-uploads from my music channel, and they have more views than the originals, so thank you. And we also got a couple new subscribers out of that. So if you aren't subscribed, please do that now, and we'll jump in today's topic. Now, I don't usually do videos like this, not because they're like, I think that they're like bad or whatever. It's just not something I've really been into, but I dove deep into this one, dude. No fucking joke, okay? I have been doing research for the last, 3 days before this video comes out. It's fucking insane, okay? So, I have some fucking drama for you guys. I love, listening to tea, but this time I'm actually going to make the tea. Are you ready? Because I'm so ready for this one. Today, we'll be discussing a TikToker by the name of Braxton Comer, a teacher who got fired for this. But it's going to take a wild ride. So Braxton Comer is supposedly a teacher in Indiana, I think. He was born in Indiana, went to a private Christian college named Grace College. Now, I say that, but you can't check alumni unless you request it. But you also have to be an alumni to request that information. So I'm not sure if he did for sure, but TikTok, he posted he's wearing a Grace Lancer sweater. The Lancers are the Grace College mascot. Anyway, on his website, not sure if you heard of it, it's called Reddit. There's someone who says something along the lines of, has anyone seen the story on the news? So let's jump into this. Okay, so I'm going to let him tell you the original story, and then we'll dive deep into the latter parts of this.
Well, big news. This is a life-changing moment for me. I never thought it would happen. Well, you know what? I did think it would happen eventually, but it finally happened today. I got fired from the school I teach at. I had a meeting at the end of the day, and they let me go. And the deciding factor, what really got me canned, was earlier this week. I had a kid come up to me and say, Mr. Comer, I can't take this test today. My girlfriend broke up with me, and I've been really struggling, really emotionally and mentally, and I haven't been able to study, and I know I'm going to fail this test. And I said, womp womp, to him, and he started crying. He really broke down and cried, and I was like, well, why are you crying? You've been dating for 2 weeks. Well, I had a meeting, and I guess I was supposed to take it more seriously and give him a week to collect himself and figure it out before I made him take the test. So I made him take the test, and he failed, and I got in trouble for saying womp womp to him, and I got fired. They said everything's been building up, and that was the last straw. So I'm not teaching for the rest of the year, and I'll see you at a new school next year. I don't know where I'm going yet, so if any schools want to reach out, email me, and I'll teach at your school. Maybe. I cannot believe I got fired for that. What a clown.
Now that sounds ridiculous, right? Okay. I agree, if that happened, that is dumb. But there's no actual proof that he actually taught at a school and then got fired for this. It's nowhere in any news, anything. He also doesn't say where he currently lives. Which just happened in January, and as you noticed, there was no snow on the ground, so it's kind of weird that he's supposed to live in Indiana, right? He's supposed to be from Indiana, and there's nothing there. There's no snow. It's pretty nice out. I don't know about you, but I know Indiana gets snow, so that's kind of weird. Also, now I don't need him to give the address of the school, but I don't know. It looks pretty sunny there. I don't know. He doesn't give any indications about where he might be at currently. I don't know. This next TikTok I'm going to show you real quick though, is also really outrageous. I think just because of. I don't know. It doesn't sound plausible. So here's the next TikTok that I really want you to see.
So yesterday, I got fired from my teaching job that I had for 4 years because I told a kid womp womp because he told me that his girlfriend dumped him and he wasn't able to take a test because he wasn't able to study. So I was like, okay, that's a joke. You're gonna take the test because what are you talking about? So I got fired. And yesterday I posted a video about it. And I said, I'll be teaching at a new school next year. So if any school wants me to teach there, just let me know, like email me. Well,
Okay, so you are reading that correctly. Okay, supposedly 8,000 schools emailed him to ask him to teach at their school. Okay, that sounds honestly outrageous. I understand we're in a teacher shortage, but that sounds insane. That 8,000 schools have reached out to this one person to get them to teach at their school. They realize schools. I don't know if schools actually do this or not. I don't think they would. Most schools don't like their teachers on like social media like that. He also says that he's had this job for 4 years. Okay, I understand tenure takes a while, and tenure really isn't a thing in like middle, high school and stuff like that. But like, there are teachers like at the school that I went to, at the high school I went to, that have been there for longer than 4 years. I know that really doesn't make sense to what I'm saying, but like, I don't really think the main point of this. I don't think schools do that sort of thing, that they'll like reach out like, hey, we want you to come here. You know what I mean? Teachers also don't make a lot of money, which is a crime. And moving is expensive. So are they going to pay for the moving costs or whatever? And then later, I don't know if I'll actually show this or not, but later he says that the school that fired him, heavy quotations on that, the school that fired him wanted him back because of all this shit that I'm going to show you, and that they were going to pay him more than any other teacher at that school. Heavy quotes. I know for a fact schools won't do that, because why would they? But like, I can't find anywhere that this happened. I can find it in like, okay, let me reword that. I can find it, but it's in like blog posts. It's in blog posts, not in actual. Because if this whole story is true, and you'll see why I'm saying this, if this whole story is true, then like it would make national news, because this story is insane. Anyway, so let's go on to the next TikTok. Okay, I'm gonna play a couple to kind of keep this going, but like the next few are gonna be insane. So just hang with me, please.
so the other day, I told you guys that a bunch of my old students made a giant poster and put my face on it and put "Free Mr. Comer" on there because I got fired, and they made a petition, like, and a bunch of people signed it, trying to get me back to the school so I could teach there. Well, the school board obviously said no. They're like, he caused way too many problems, and he's already got another teaching job anyways, so we're not bringing him back. Well, the students did not like that at all, because they wanted me back. And I found out today that like 50% of the students didn't even show up today to prove a point. They're like, if Mr. Comer's not allowed to be here, we're not showing up to school. And some of the high schoolers went and got tattoos with "Free Mr. Comer." They got "Free Mr. Comer" tattoos. So here's a problem, okay? The school that fired me about a month ago reached out to me, sent me an email asking me to do them a favor, because I guess my old students were skipping school and just not showing up, because they said if Mr. Comer's not allowed to be there, then we're not showing up, because that's whack that you fired him. So they reached out and said, hey, can you like post a video on your TikTok account and say the students need to come back to school and stuff like that, because it's affecting our school grade and it makes us look bad. So I did it anyways, even though it's not really my responsibility, and I don't feel bad for them. Womp womp to them. But I did it anyways. So I guess a bunch of them came back to school, but like now 80% of the school, 85% of the school are wearing t-shirts with my face on it that say "womp womp" on it. So the school that fired me is taking a massive L right now. Like, it's absurd and pretty crazy to watch. So the school fired me, okay, because I had a student jump to my desk crying, saying, "I can't take the test today, Mr. Comer. My girlfriend just broke up with me and I haven't been able to study or focus." And I said, "Womp womp, I don't feel bad for you. You have to take the test. You guys did it for like 3 days. You'll be over it by tomorrow." Well, they fired me for it. But whenever I got fired, a bunch of my old students were very upset about that. So they started skipping school, like a ton of them. And the school said, "Hey, can you post a video telling the students to come back because they're not listening to us?" So I did. I posted the video. But whenever they did show up, they were all wearing Womp Womp t-shirts. And it had a picture of me on it. And the school's like, we do not support that. Take that shirt off. If you don't change, then you're going to be suspended over a t-shirt. Well, the students did not stop wearing that t-shirt. So the school has 3,200 students, okay? And over 700 of them have been suspended.
Okay, is this starting to make sense to everybody now? Why I had to make this video, dude? Okay, first of all, I don't believe any of the high school students got tattoos. That's insane. Secondly, I guess I can believe a lot of people would skip school. I feel like the reason would be that he got fired. If this is all real, again, by the way, I could see that as like an excuse. I don't think it would be like an actual like reason to do that. Thirdly, they supposedly suspended 700 students over wearing a shirt with his face on it saying Womp Womp. 700 students? There's like 3,200 students in this entire school. 700 students got suspended. No shot, dude. No shot that happened. Hey, you know how many parents would be up in arms about that? You would see it everywhere. We would know about this. Why am I learning about this for the first time and like the 20th TikTok about this, dude? What do you mean? Huh? No. There is no shot that's happening. Okay? But that's not even the crazy part, dude. Okay? 700 students getting suspended. I guess, okay, I guess reasonably, maybe I wouldn't hear that in Michigan. You know what I mean? If it's like Indiana or I've done some research on this, and so people are saying that it's in Leawood, Kansas. I can't find any proof that he's ever taught at any of these high schools, but even so, okay, maybe suspending over 700 students. Well, I have family that lives in Kansas, so maybe I would have heard it, but I have no idea, honestly. But okay, I guess I can believe I would have heard about it like 4 or 5 states over. Okay, fine. But this next part, I'm gonna show you the whole TikTok. Okay, I feel like everybody would have heard about this next one if this actually happened. Okay. Oh God.
So the school that fired me a little over a month ago for saying Womp Womp to a student that came up to my desk crying, saying, Mr. Comer, my girlfriend just broke up with me. I haven't been able to study or focus for this test. Can I take it another day? After they were dating for like 4 days, that school is being shut down officially. I had heard rumors that was a possibility, but it's actually happening because they're losing a lot of students. They suspended for wearing a Womp Womp t-shirt with my face on it. The total is 927 students for wearing that t-shirt. And then more of those students are going to another school because the parents of them were like, our kids are not coming to the school if you're going to start suspending them for wearing a t-shirt like that. Like, that's ridiculous. So they are shutting down that school, and all the students and teachers are being dispersed to surrounding schools. And somebody bought the school. They're going to change it into something else because the building's already there. But they're being shut down, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah, Braxton, that would be actually fucking insane because that would be national headline news. Are you joking? Now, there's a lot of people in the comments of these TikToks that are like, well, dude, bro, it's satire. Where is it satire? Not once has he said it's satire. Not once in any of his hashtags doesn't he say that it's satire. Bro, unless he comes out officially and says, this is satire, he is saying this as if it's a real story, like it's actually happening. There is nothing that I found in my research that would even convince me this was real. But there are people who believe this, and I just like, unless he is, I don't know what kind of satire that would be. I guess if you know, please comment below because I have no idea what kind of satire that would actually be. But no, like he's saying like this is a real thing that's happening. Okay, he's not saying it's satire. He's not saying it's a joke. What kind of joke would that even be, bro? Like he's saying that like it's a real thing. Okay, I don't know what the point of all of this is. I don't. I feel like I'm going insane, actually, kind of. So if someone has some proof that this is actually happening at whatever school he taught at, I would love to see it, because I'm really going insane, dude. Okay, I don't know what's happening. All right. Anyway, that's it. I just want to talk about this. I have nothing else to say. I'm going insane, dude. Okay. So if someone has any proof, please hit me up in my email. It's in my about page. Please send me some proof that he was at a school and that 700 people got. Actually, I think his last count was 920 27 maybe. That many kids, like almost a third of the school, got suspended for that. And then he actually got fired from this job, and that they're shutting down. I would love to see the proof for that. Now, if you like this video, I don't know if I'll make another one of these, but I do have over 400 videos on my channel, so maybe there's something you like. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Please hit that like button down below if you like this. And maybe I'll do more drama videos. I don't know. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you have a good day, and I hope I get some proof. Have a good day. See you later.